Nowadays, the world is getting techier and techier, and sometimes it's difficult for some people to understand and get. So here are some tech life hacks to make your life more techy. First of all, we have SmartPay. SmartPay is used for your phone as a credit card. That way, you can just have your fingerprint, and it'll scan your fingerprint, and boom, you just paid for everything. This is not good for impulse buyers, of course, but if you want to carry less stuff in your giant purse that you stuff a chihuahua in, this is something for you. Next, we have unsubscribe from email listings. Now, this is something that's a little bit weird for some people because they don't know how they got on an email list in the first place. However, if you go to the email they last sent you, at the very top it'll say from an email listing, press unsubscribe, and you don't have to see their emails anymore. But what about if you want to keep those emails? You're just tired of them crowding your mailbox for your phone. That's why you have 2 email addresses. I have 3. I have one for this channel, I have one for Safeway coupons, and I have one for me personally. This is what I highly recommend you do so you can still get those Safeway coupons while at the same time you can get, people's information back and forth without giving them your phone number, because we all know some people are just a little sketchy. Next is auto brightness. A lot of people nowadays keep getting glasses, and it's not just because of old age, and it's not because of hereditary, it's because of the fact that people look at their phones too much. And I know what you're saying, this is counteracting the whole video about technology. However, this is only because people keep looking at their phone with the brightness down. With the brightness down on your phone does not conserve battery life. It does nothing to the battery life. If you want to conserve battery life, just go on airplane mode. However, if you want to keep your vision, just keep it at regular brightness. Or best thing to do is just turn on auto brightness. That way, you can have good vision for the rest of your life until you actually need those glasses. Poor people. Next is taking a picture of those stores. Like I said earlier, that giant purse with all those cards, that's not going to cut it. So what you do is you can take a picture of unimportant cards. This means things like that Safeway card that I've brought up so many times I could be sponsored by them. And, things like your library card and Starbucks card, all sorts of things. However, I would not recommend at all doing this for your credit card just in case if something were to happen. Next is blocking annoying callers. We've all been there where we think it's our Aunt Barry and then it turns out, nope, it's a caller. I don't want solar. So what you do instead is you go to the I when they call you. There's an I at the contact under recents. You press that I, you scroll down, and it'll say block this caller. You press block, and it'll help you because a lot of the time these callers are all based off one branch. That'll all branch out into other segments, and so by stopping this, you just cut the whole cord, no pun intended, on all of them. But speaking of cords and cables, this is something that a lot of people experience. Basically, everyone wants to buy a cable for their phone when it breaks, because sometimes electrical tape won't cut it. However, the best thing to do is buy this from the company, because if you don't, this can ruin your phone battery for good, because it can have a virus, or it could just be not made for your phone. It can get stuck in your phone. But anyway, these are some tech life hacks to make your life easier. What other videos would you like to see me do? Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.